Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome to Kainga, Seeds of Civilization. I was given a key for this, just FYI. And this game reminds me a lot of Populous. Not the first or second one, the one with the shaman. What was that one called? Whatever that one was. Populous 3? Maybe? Get the feeling it was something different. That's not important. Anyway. So this is sort of a god game, but rather than playing a god, you're playing a nerd. Now, I will say the game isn't very good at explaining some aspects of it. There is a tutorial, which is useful, but for example, it kind of dumps you here to start off with. And I was kind of like, well, how the hell do I actually start a game? And it wasn't until I accidentally clicked that I realised that, oh, I can move this guy. This guy here who's like, well, this is one of the thinkers. Let's go inside. It's like MTV Cribs, but it's for nerds. So these guys here are the thinkers, and it's kind of, I guess it's kind of like their tree house, cloud house, doesn't matter anyway. And each of these guys can be played. So you start off as this guy over here, Sumac. Wise with experience, this thinker considers the future of people carefully, expect an early establishment with the resources needed to get a head start. So each thinker has a different starting crew, resources, movement speed, and health. Now, if your thinker dies during a map, you fail, so you need to keep them safe. But they have different levels of health, so Sumac is fairly weak, right? He's actually fairly speedy for a thinker. You wouldn't think it looking at him, but actually he's quite nippy on his feet. But he can't fight back. And he gets different, like each one gets like a different passive ability. So wooden platforms allow structures to be built over ledges. So that's his like special ability. Although you can get it as other thinkers, but it's what he starts with. So he gets that for free, effectively. You also have these festivals. Now festivals are, you can do each one once per map, and they give you various different bonuses. So for example, this gives you a miracle of bamboo. This gives you abundance, and this one summons a snail. It's better than it sounds like. You also have saved ideas. So each thinker can save an idea after every map. So any idea that you've picked up during a map, you can then save that and use it for future maps. Now, ideas are how you build different buildings and different sort of passive abilities, that kind of thing. So, and some of them are rarer than others. So if you get a really rare one, you might go, oh shit, I need to save that one so I have it for future playthroughs, because you're not going to get the same ones each time. So that's something to say. For this guy, I saved the barracks just because it's a nice quick one. It lets you to sort of like recruit people, get some soldiers there, and it lets you protect yourself should you need to. I'm playing as this guy here. He's a smoky boy. Now, he only has 1 health, which might seem like not a lot, but that's fine because you actually start off with like a facsimile type thing, and as long as that's safe, you just respawn. So it doesn't matter if he gets hit because he'll just respawn back at his facsimile, no problem. You just have to make sure you protect that. So that you have to protect that one rather than him, which means you can send him out to go and do things. It doesn't matter if he dies, he'll just pop back to your base anyway, so not a big problem. So he gets like a water bomb, so it lets you create some fertile ground and apparently summon a boat. A clay fountain, which gives, clay, and a ceramic fountain, which lets you do some stuff. I haven't actually saved any ideas with him. You can also change the colour as well. So you can do some natty white and blue. Looks very nice. You can see the other thinkers as well. You have to unlock them. You do that by completing quests. You complete the quest and you can unlock them and play them yourself. So any of these guys you can play, which is nice. You also have this trader guy. Oh, that's not the thing. There you go. The trader guy will sell you different technologies. That means they can then come up during any particular match, any particular game that you're playing, and that means of course you can then save them afterwards. So for example, mud arches, a large bridge could cross, so that'd be quite useful. Cloud popper, a balloon that destroys clouds it comes into contact with high in the sky, okay. Or a warding apiary, a defensive ward that scares and distracts smaller beasts. Huh. You know what, I'm gonna maybe get the bridge. I've got 3 karma. Thank you. Thank you. Weird man. Off you go. Right. Over here we can see the different technologies that we've got unlocked. So things like, frilled house. There we go. It's only got a 2.8% chance to appear. This one is your bog standard house, so this one has a 7.2% chance to appear. Houses will only one of the first technologies you get is a selection of houses. So obviously you can then build your village, depending on sort of the area that you start in and the resources available. But you're not necessarily going to get the same ones each time. Food. There's also unique tech, so these are like combinations of things. So for example, the axe barracks is if you have the barracks and the sharpened axes tech. This one is if you have the clay pit and sharpened axes. So it means that rather than the bog standard clay pit just gives you clay, but the petrified wood clay pit gives you clay and wood. So that can be quite useful. Got the pie brick oven there, so you can have a stone mine or adobe oven and a bakery. If you have those two things, you unlock this one. Ceramics, so let's say if you have a ceramics crafter and brick production, so you can do that as well. So that's all kind of good stuff. And then you get like various different festivals as well that you can unlock. Various different like soldiers and stuff. Spearsmith, boyar, swordsmith. I've not seen that one before, but that would be interesting. I guess these are the ones I've seen but haven't unlocked myself. Maybe. That'd be my guess. Anyway, you've also got quests. So currently we're doing the Joe 1 speciality. So that's this guy. So if you unlock his speciality, then it means that you can save an additional tech. So each one can save one tech, but you can then do 2 quests to unlock additional techs that you can save. So you can save up to 3 technologies across any maps. It's obviously quite useful if you find some rare ones, rare useful ones. We're just going to go with this for a minute. And then you can pick your sort of mission. You can pick any mission you want. The ones for the quest you're currently on will kind of like, glow and show you which you can do. You can unlock different maps by doing quests, weirdly enough. So we're going to select like the terraces here and we are going to embark. So we're going to pause it there. So each map is slightly different. It does seem like there are various different types of maps. So I've definitely seen this one before. But that's fine. And if we have a look around... Right, so there's another Thinker's Village over here. And there's probably another one over here. So actually, this isn't too bad. We're quite far away. There's also lots of really weird monsters and stuff hanging around. These creatures can be tamed, and you can use them, which is interesting. Now, I need to put my campfire somewhere. I'm tempted to put it down here, because there's a lot of clay. I am very tempted to do that. Let's put it down there. There we go. So we are going to meander down. There are like ramps and stuff. You can build like ladders, or you can research ladders. So currently we only have a campfire available. So we're just going to come down here and we're going to start building. The radius around the campfire is the radius in which you can sort of acquire resources. So you're going to stick those there, and you're going to do some digging. There we go, and you're going to hammer a campfire together. That's how you make a campfire. Lots of hammering. Good stuff. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Almost there. Okay, so we've got a couple of what are these things called? I can't remember. Basically technology points. But we've already got one technology, so we click the little exclamation mark there. And we can see what type of houses we have available. So we have a ring house. A small house can be placed at the edge of the campfire radius. Now that takes bamboo to construct. And we don't currently have bamboo. Not near us anyway. Log tents is going to give us sharpened axes. Which may not be the worst choice. However, the frilled house absorbs wind. We're probably not going to get too much wind here, so I'm tempted to go with a logged house. I think we're going to go with this one. It can't have attachments, but I'm going to say we're going to go this one. Right, so we're going to build some houses. Let's do something like that. Just get 4 on the go. Right, and we're going to send our thinker over here. So there's a couple of intuition. I think it's called intuition points. So we keep ticking there. And this little bamboo thing will start filling up. Once it hits the maximum, we'll then be able to research something new. We'll get 3 different cards that we can pick out from, depending on which ones we already, have unlocked in general. So we kind of like have our deck, which we've unlocked, and we'll get 3 cards drawn from that deck. So we get a pear farm. Now we don't have any bamboo. We do have a lot of clay. So this is probably a good shout. I mean, we could potentially do a fishing tower, but I think the paddy's probably better because it takes clay. We currently are surrounded with a lot of clay, so we're going to grab that one. So this stuff here is clay. So we can instantly just whack some of these down. Something like that. And we're going to get you and going to go research that one. Okay, so we've got some houses on the go. We got some paddies on the go. So food and housing, that is your basic sort of like building blocks. So one of your braves, these guys here, will go into a house. They'll take some food in, and then they'll create another brave. And that's where babies come from. If you didn't know, good. So we've got some resource technologies here. Trade table, reed field. Now reed field could be useful because that would give us some additional reeds. A demand table. I think we're going to go with this. The reed field probably what we want there. I'm going to whack you there because it needs to be put on dry ground. This is mud, not dry ground. And we can also research a festival, ritual, whatever it is, at the little campfire there. You can see the little light and the little icon. There's also another little bit over there, little intuition, so we can grab that one as well. Right, so to complete this mission, we need to build a campfire, build a few houses, get a source of food, but then we also need to do the men here. So that is basically there's men here's listed around the map, and we need to do a festival for those. But currently, we can't really use that, so I'm going to go for the clay fountain here. We don't have the resources to use that at the moment. What we can do is put a claim land, and we can claim a little bit of land there. One of our lads will go and sort that out. Thank you very much. We could put like do something like that. Now the problem we are on low ground here. The problem with that is that we could potentially end up with flooding. We'll probably be fine for a minute. Let's go and grab this little intuition over there. So as we go along, we'll pick up technologies. So we've got some reeds growing there. We've got little houses there. We need wood. So what we need is like this one. So there's wood over here. We don't really have any wood down here. That's my bad. We've also got a little rifleman. So you start with a rifleman there. We don't have the technology to recruit more, but we have one. So that's nice. What do we got? A well, a shaftu. Let's get a shaftu. We can't build it at the moment, but basically that's used for if we have any fires, we can do something about that. I'm tempted to like whack one here. Like that. Oh, yeah, I probably should. So there's a little pot here. That's my facsimile. I should probably go and grab that and bring that back to my base camp, shouldn't I? That's probably a good idea. Okay, that little horn suggests there could be a raid on its way. I need food. I don't have any food. Hopefully there's no one coming to attack me. Hopefully they're just dicking about by themselves. The AI is not... It's not great. It's fine. But it's not fantastic. The game is both somewhat brutally easy, but also can be a little bit tricky if you don't know what you're doing. So I think, basically, if you antagonize the other villages early on, you're going to have a bad time. But if you just keep your head down, you'll probably be like 90% fine. Okay, we've got some food here, which is good. We don't actually have... You know what we do need is... If I kick you out of there... Actually, I need you to go and do this. Because we've got food, but what we don't have is any wood. And if we don't have wood, we can't build these houses. So we just need to finish off this and then get some more wood. And then we can worry about food. Because we've got plenty of food. It's all like landed all over the place. What I need is some wood. I don't have wood. Come on, mate. Hurry up. There we go. Can you get some wood? Give me some wood, buddy. Tell you what, just come over here. Don't stress about food. We've got plenty of food. I need you to make some houses. There we go. That's it. And a boy. Right, there we go. Right, yeah, that's what we need, because we currently got 5 of 2. So our house capacity is only 2. We need more houses. More houses. Less food. And then we can, once we've got more capacity, we can worry. There we go. Now, that's all coming together now. There we go. A little bit of rain. That's fine. So, the AI, as I said, is fine. It is fairly easy. There is... I think it kind of like reduces some of the use of some of the technologies. It's pretty easy to take out an enemy village with like 4 or 5 axemen. So pretty basic. 4 or 5 axemen, you can just like wail away on them, and you know, for the most part, fine. The only time you'll have any real trouble is if you start trying to go for these. So if I went for like this technology over here, they might send some villagers to go and attack me. Now, if they obviously if you run your thinker away from that, they'll come and chase you into your village, and then that'll ruin your relationship with them, and then they'll just keep sending people after you. And obviously, if you get into a cycle where you can't replace your numbers and they keep sending stuff at you, that's when you have a bad time. If you just like play it, chill, right, get your village going beforehand, like we're doing here, then you're basically immune to anything they can throw at you. Oh, hello. Hello, little fella. Now, if you get enough villagers, you can actually tame these things, which is cool, and you can build things on their back. The only problem is there's no real point to doing that. It's for the most part not like, I don't know where you'd want to. You could build like a house on his back, but is that good? It doesn't, like, I don't quite understand what the reason would be for you to do that. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong. And we can cross water and stuff, so that's nice. But realistically, you know, why would I do that? Like, you could train like snails and stuff and put warriors on their back, and that's pretty cool. But because you can pretty much take out any enemy village with like 5 axe guys, you're kind of like, well, by the point you can tame snails and put soldiers on them, it's kind of surplus requirements. Realistically, not really worth the effort. You know, by that point, you've probably wiped out all your enemies, and you don't really need to worry about them. So it's kind of like not really worth the effort, which is a shame. And I think that's, you know, there's a lot, like, you can build walls in this game, you can build gates and watchtowers and stuff, but for the most part, you don't need to. Build the barracks, 5 to 6 axe guys, go and axe the enemy thinker in the brain. Job's a good one. Not an issue. So I do think there needs to be something to maybe make it a little bit harder. I mean, I guess it's a bit of a balancing act. You don't want like the enemy village to be so strong that they can just come and wipe you out at the drop of a hat. But at the same time, it would be nice. You know what? Can you come over here and grab my pot? Thank you very much. Just bring it back. Thank you. Attaboy. Uh-oh. Oh, I ruined my house. You son of a gun. Right, go and grab it. Go on. Don't be shy. Thank you. Right, come, bring it back. Bring it down over here. I don't know, put it there, something. That's fine. So, like, at this point, we're fairly secure. There's not really much I have to worry about. I could use a soldier or something. I'm tempted to come down here and grab this. Sometimes there are bits of equipment left out on the map for you to grab, which is like an instant recruitment type thing. Ah, like over here. So what's this? Beastman gear. Beastmaster gear. Interesting. So there's one of the men here. So we need to grab one of those to finish the map. So I'm tempted to set... How many guys we got? 10. I mean, that's fine. So if I maybe come over here and grab this, see if I can grab it before they notice. I mean, worst case scenario, we just run back here and to the protection of my rifle boy. So we'll just sneak over here, see if we can grab this. They may notice and get shitty about it. Oh, they've made a demand. What do you want? Give wood. I'm more inclined to give you an axe to the face, mate. So they haven't... Uh-oh. Are you coming this way? Nope, you're not coming this way. Okay, that's fine. Guess we should be able to grab this. Hopefully it'll give us some military tech. A fishing tower, chef's wok. No, we can't do any attachments. That is potentially not the worst thing to have. But I'm just going to take fish. I could use some military tech. I don't know where I can get any. Kind of a bit stuffed at the moment in regards to that. I could try and grab that tech, but the snails might get angsty. There is a tech here, but I imagine that's really going to piss them off if I try and grab that. There is tech down here. I wonder if I could grab that without them, like, noticing. I'll give it a shot. Worst case, they get pissed off. Need to build some more houses. Just whack some there, something like that. So, I mean, we've got, like, 14 dudes. Now, again, the nice thing about this thinker is that if he does get in trouble, he'll just respawn at his little facsimile. So we, you know, pretty chill. Don't have to worry too much about that. It might be far enough away that it doesn't really matter. I have to see. Genuinely don't know. Okay, so the rain not doing our house any good. Fortunately, they're cheap to repair. I think this is a military one, so if we can just grab this, we should... You're not inspired with the rain, are you? So hopefully we should get like a barracks or something. That would be fine, because then we could use that. Just put a little fishy thingy there. Put one there as well. Are you... It's only a little bit of rain, don't worry about it, it's fine. Right, there we go, that's better. So this game does look really nice. Like, it is very pretty. Come on, I need me some soldiers. Just a few. Right, barracks. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. That's all I needed. Okay, you come up over here. Grab that one while you're there. Where can we put you? Like there? If we go like there. Okay, that inspiration gain has pissed off these guys, which means they're probably going to be gunning for me now. Also, I've refused their demand, which is going to piss them off even more. So they're probably going to be... pretty narked with me. Oh yeah, see, they just killed me. That's okay, because I respawn over here, which is fine. I evaporated. I could just try and go grab it again. Oh, icebreaker. So there's various different monsters and stuff or creatures that are hanging around. There's like a massive crab thing that occasionally rises out of the ground, just takes bits of scenery with it. That's pretty neat. I suspect they'll probably just shank me as soon as they see me, but I might be alright. I might be able to get it. Might get away with it. Oh, we're about to have some flooding, which is Not really ideal. Oh, please leave me alone. I'm just trying to learn how to do bridges. I'm just trying to learn how to do a suspension bridge. Is that so much to ask for? Thank you. I'm going to learn how to do a climbing pole. Yeah. The hope is I can use it to get up here, and then I can get these two bits. Yeah! Yeah, baby! It's all coming together. Okay, got a barracks built as well, which is good. I want some more huts. I think this would be a good place for huts. Something like that. Unfortunately, we're about to be flooded. Which means the water here is going to raise, and yeah, everyone's out of a home, but that's okay. It's fine. We've got a little soldier man as well, which is good. It's fine. It'll go down. You can see the map here. This shows you what events are happening, so you can see the rain there and the flood water, but the flood water trails off there, which means at that point we won't have to worry about it. Oh god, I've run out of logs. Inspiration. We'll research this now. We've got enough people to do it. We just need to find the menhirs. Combat. Who are you, motherfucker? What did he ever do to you? You bastards. Honestly. What a bunch of dicks. Just shanked Fred. Unbelievable. So this is one of the problems with like sitting down here to start off with. I probably should have sat up here to start off with, and I could have grabbed the clay after. To be honest, yeah, probably setting up here was probably the wrong decision, but never mind. You know what we could always do? Could we get up there? I really want to. If I do something like that, can you then climb up there and get that clay? Because that would be good. Like, it's not like we're running out. Well, we are running out of clay, so you know what? More clay would be fortuitous. Oh, you know what? Good. We can grab these ones now. So there's a couple of intuition points which we can grab. Send him over there. Floodwater is going, gone. We're good. Okay. Yay. Get back to work, you lazy bastards. I need more houses. Where's floating? Get back up here. Can you climb up here? Come here. Float up this thing. I mean, you're basically a big floating cloud. I don't understand why you can't just float up. Get up here. There you go. Right. Go and grab this, whatever it is. Perfection. Right, getting a few more peeps. If we have anyone spare, we can send them off to become a soldier. I don't know what coconuts do. I don't know if they count as food or what. Inspiration gained. Lovely. What we got? Nothing really useful. A beast lure. I guess I'll grab that one. Go over here, grab this, whatever that is. Oh, it's a military one. Tell you what, you come over here just in case I. Oh my god, they evaporated me, mother fucker. It's fine. We can go back and give it another punt. That's right, can't get rid of me that easily. No food? What do you mean no food? Got fish? That's right, I'm back, bitches. Back on your bluff. Taking your inspiration. It's probably going to be something not that useful, but I'll grab it anyway. An archery range. Sure, I'll grab that. And away! Let's get out of the hell. Let's get the hell out of here. The music is also fucking awesome. Like, genuinely, I find myself bopping along to this. It's really good. Okay, we got a few soldiers, a rifleman as well. I'll send you over there. So we need some more peeps. I could always... There's no clay up here, which is the only problem. I could do this, but I don't have any fabric. Fabric doesn't seem to be used for very much whatsoever, so getting the thing that makes the fabric is for the most part useless, unfortunately. At least for the moment. I mean, maybe later on it will come in use, but for the moment it doesn't actually... it might be that these are the early maps, and so there's not, you know, maybe they're smaller than the other maps, so you don't get as much chance to get into the late game, but... Ooh, the karma shop's open. Now, there is a couple of menhirs down here. It looks like that most of the menhirs like in this area, which means we're going to have to... We're going to have to kill our way to victory. Deforestation is a real and present problem. I guess it's looking pretty good. We've got, like, you know, some guys, some lads, which we can probably use to... I mean, these guys do not have much, do they? It should be pretty easy to actually go in and kill them. So I think we could just send our guys in to go and kill them. It looks like they've been fighting each other, which is good for me. So we can just... shank him. And then we come up here and shank the old man. And he's dead. Okay, so that's one down. I don't know what else. Do you have much? I don't think you do. It's a little bit more. If we bring you guys back here for a minute. What did you get? Let's go with one. No, my precious trees! I need that wood. I needed that wood. Okay, you lot. Come here. Okay, you're in the army now. They'll line... You can queue them, they'll line up and become soldiers, and then you can get them over there. What are you guys doing? Anything useful? Oh, there's a bunch of trees over here. We should grab those. Do something like that. Okay, so we've got 5 soldiers and 1 rifle. I mean, looking down here, they do have a couple of soldiers here. They've got a bunch of other people. I mean, we could send everyone to just go and pick a fight with them. Now we got 6. So once we get about 8, that should be fine. Let's get a bit of that woods. So we've still got slots for 5 more people. We've got 2 more buildings coming up. So at that point, I think we've got probably enough people to be getting on with. Inspiration will refresh occasionally. So if you're stuck and you can't find any more, just give it a while and it will pop up again. But it is quite slow, so I wouldn't count it. Okay, let's take you boys. Put you over here. And you. Okay, I think we've probably got enough lads to go and... You're making demands of me now, are you? What do you want? You want 3 clay and a wood? Get stuffed. get absolutely stuck. I'm sorry, are you doing a raid against me? I would love to see you try. Go on, bring it. Who are you bringing? Look at this. Come here, little shits. Get him, lads. He did not do well. Oh god, there's lots of... Oh god! Oh god, it's a rook! Oh my god! Get him, boys! I mean, to be honest, I think we definitely have the upper hand here. Fuck it. Oh god! Okay, well that's the crab. I guess we live on him now. Good luck, guys. I'll get out of the way of the crab. Guys. Okay, well, I guess that's the problem when you build your houses on the back of a giant crab. Shit. Well, it's no big problem. It's fine. Okay. I mean, the best time to strike is now. What is the crab doing? It's just... Don't go underneath the crab, you lunatic. I know your house is disappearing, but look, it's not the end of the world. What is this? Mud. Okay, I guess we can't build on mud? Oh, it's because it took my flag with it. It nicked my flag! It sticked my fucking flag! Okay, well. I mean, you definitely can, like... I'm almost certain that you can grab him and use him as like a mount, which would be amazing. I mean, I don't know what any of your enemies would do to you once you had that thing as like a friggin' battle mount. Die horribly? I mean, look at him go. He's stunning. Alright. Let's go and finish off these dweebs. What up, nerds? Okay, well, that was short and sweet. Right, there's their thinker. Get the nerd! Get the nerd! And they're out of here. Okay, so they're dead. It's because it's pretty easy to wipe them out. It's not particularly hard. Oh no. Okay, so apparently you live there now, guys. Good. Okay, well that's fine. Sure. Sure. Okay, let's put a flag there. Add a flag. That's a good place for a flag. Probably like... Was there a closer one? Oh, there is one over there. I'm sorry, there seems to be a lot of things on fire at the moment. Oh no! Fucking snails! Okay, guys, everyone, together. Look, the threat of snails is very real, but don't worry, we got this. Get them. Get the fucking snail. Get him. Alright, so you throw everyone at the snail, they hit them with ropes, and then eventually you get a pet snail. There we go. One snail down. Let's get another snail. Where's the other snail? There he is. Alright, wait for it, lads. Wait for it. Wait until you see the green of his slime. Oh, run! Don't get melted. Careful, careful. Get him. Then we shall have 2 snail friends. Good job, guys. Excellent work. Excellent fucking work. Okay, we'll get those flags done. I don't really know what to do about this. That's like a whole mood. The crab. The crab's there now, but that's fine. I guess we can just knock down their house. Steal their knowledge. There's some Beastmaster gear there. I guess that's so you can, like... I guess they're better at training monsters? Because while your Braves are okay, against some of the bigger monsters, they will struggle. Like that crab, there ain't no way they dealing with that. So you can get like the Beast War Rig. That's quite cool. Beast Saddle. But I don't know, like why would you need to do this? I don't know, but that's okay. I'm gonna just. It's like a snail train. Okay. Okay, so now we've got the so we can put one there. And hopefully you're doing this one, which you are. Come on, lads. Any day now. Okay, good. Right, whack one there. We need 3. We'll whack one there. Okay, so we need a little bit of clay, but then we just need to get the men here. So we can set some people to like drag that over here, and then we can do a festival, and we need to do that 3 times, and then we win the map. And there are different objectives. So this is just the men here. One, there's maybe you need to like, you know, build a certain building, or you need to rescue another thinker, or so on and so forth. So there's lots of different objectives that you need to do. This seems to be a lot on fire. That's the problem when you build your house out of logs, isn't it? Do tend to just explode into flame. Never mind. No, that'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Just need to get those done. It's much easier to like kill the other thinkers first, wipe them out, and then worry about your objective. Which is, I just think maybe there needs to be a little bit more going on with, you know, the AI needs to be a little bit more prepared, I think. It just needs to be a little bit smarter in how it did. It just needs to be a little bit more difficult. The thing is, like, it's very easy early on to overextend yourself, piss off the enemy thinkers, and then they'll just, like, come and, you know, curb stomp you. There's not much you can do about it. So eventually you learn that you just have to be a little bit chill and just wait until you've got your, like, village established. And then once you've got, like, 8 guys, you're pretty much good to go. You don't really have to worry about too much. I don't know, like... I like the idea of having a sail thing. I just don't know what use it is. Can it, like, transport stuff? Is that good? I genuinely don't know. Like, what do I need to transport? Okay, so we've got one finished there, so we just need to finish that one, and hopefully just finish off that one. It's just a case of making sure your peeps aren't busy. You're not having them do too much. Like we got 57 reeds, so to be honest, I could probably like just dismantle this and not have to worry about that. And then you could do something else, like set up. Well, maybe even do that. I guess you're busy doing stuff. So I could do that, and that's like a little shortcut. Tell you what, this climbing pole is pretty fucking useful because it's actually a bridge as well. I guess it needs more. I guess it can't do everything because it has to be at a particular angle, but like you can get ladders and stuff, and they can be pretty close to the to the cliff wall. So I guess that's the benefit of that, is like the higher you have to go, the further it has to be back. But overall, it seems to be superior. So like, what, like, okay, so I've got a saddle here. I can carry things, but what do I actually, like, what benefit is that, realistically? You know? There's just lots of things in this game where I'm going, I don't, why are we doing this? Okay, let's go and grab this big old rock. So I'll hop on there. We get enough of them, we should be able to drag it over. That's it. You go and drag it over here. There we go. Close enough. Let's hold the festival. Big old festival. Like Glastonbury, except with more pulling of rocks. Mind you, maybe a lot of rocks get pulled at Glastonbury. Don't know. Never been. My mother-in-law has. Does that mean she's cooler than I am? I mean, almost certainly yes. Oh, you've had an idea. I'm sorry. A disguised gift. Wow, that sounds pretty fun. I've never got blasting powder, but that sounds like amazing. Okay, so we're having a little song and dance about. Oh, you've actually put something on the snail. Okay, we've got some bamboo. I guess that's good. I genuinely don't know. Okay, they've all had their party. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Having a good time? And we're done. Okay, good. Right, next one. And these menhirs will like spawn randomly across the map as well. So I've definitely seen this map before, although I haven't started in the same place. And the enemy villages haven't been in the same place. So there's different varieties of maps, and there's different biomes as well. Okay, can you drag it over here? Attaboy. Right, go and grab that one. Grab that one there, drag it over there. Okay, then we can just festival. I guess I'll grab that. Come on, snails. You don't want to be late for the party. Carnival! Don't know why you managed to get your ropes across that far, but never mind. Weirdly coloured ropes. It's a little bit fleshy, but I'm not gonna ask what you've got connected to that brick rock. What you do in your own time is entirely up to you. Yeah, we're having a good old jig. Oh, the snails have turned up. So I've got plenty of time. Need to host one more festival. Back to back. Okay, just having a little pray. And now you're dragging up. Good. In someone's shop. Don't worry about it. You'll get karma. And karma is used in the hub world. So, like, training creatures gives you karma. Completing festivals gives you karma. Beating enemy thinkers gives you karma. Lots of things give you karma. And karma then lets you unlock things at the shop in the hub world, which then lets you, get different technologies during one of the games. So it's kind of like roguelike features in there. Like, even if you lose a map, it's not really important. You get some karma anyway. You can get some new technologies. There we go. I think we need Right, then we just need to host the landmark festival. They just have a good old jig But the fact they've now got 3... Where are you going? Apparently they're leaving. Well, never mind. Where are you going? You going to this one? Oh well, whatever. Decided to just go on a marathon. There we go. So, we got Karma for raising the men here, for defeating Sumac, Garam, and taming the snail. So we can say good. We could save one of our technologies. So for example, we could take, I don't know, like the climbing pole might be quite useful. So we'll take the climbing pole. So thanks. We go back to the hub world with the calm we've got. And also we've completed the next part of our quest. So we now need to do the fabric lanterns, which is over here in the pebbles, which is like a, I think it's like an archipelago. It's islands. It's a lot of islands, so it's a different type of map than the one we were playing last time. And this time we need to create 12 lanterns. So obviously we need a particular type of building for that, and we need fabric. So we need something to create fabric. So it's a different kind of quest to complete, which is quite fun. So this game is genuinely really, really good. Takes me right back to Populous. I just wish like the enemy tribes were a little bit more dangerous. It's very much a case of just get some people with axes, kill everyone, and then go and complete the mission. And that's a bit of a shame because it isn't really much of a. It's not particularly testing. It's pretty sedate. And I would like it just to be that little bit tough. I would like to have to actually like having some skirmishes, actually have to like build up my forces if I wanted to take out an enemy village, that kind of thing, rather than just walk in there with a bunch of guys and axe the thing to death and win that way. But still, well worth a look. If you enjoyed your Populous, this is very, very reminiscent. And it is an early access at the moment. There is a bit of a roadmap, and I was on the Discord, and the developer will say that a lot of people said it was too easy. So I'm hoping that they do sort of like up the difficulty a little bit. But there we go. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.